I'm from Taraba State of Nigeria, one of the areas, the most endemic areas of river blindness in my country. As a young man, I led a company of my soldiers along the Nigeria-Cameroon border for 2 weeks, sleeping rough in tents. Some 2 years later, I woke up one morning and found that my eyes were swollen, my body was itching, and I reported to Guinness Eye Hospital for a checkup. Professor Ba took a little piece of my skin from the hip, poured some chemicals into it, and placed it under a microscope and asked me to look at it. To this day, I shiver when I recall the number of long worms that I saw swimming in the chemicals under the microscope. I was treated for 2 weeks, and after a checkup, I found that I had been cured. So I'm very, very familiar with river blindness. I heard that EPOC, that an organization that had led in the fight against river blindness, was winding off on account of the fact that the timetable it had set for itself was coming to an end, and also on the fact that the donor, the recipient countries were not responding financially, were not contributing enough to it. I decided then that perhaps if I made a donation directly to EPOC and request them to review their decision, it might work. That was why I made this donation. I am most impressed of the efforts of EPOC in fighting river blindness. And my presence here today, and the reason for my presence, I think, and the publicity being given to my donation, I think will assist in the efforts to fight river blindness. The organized private sector in Africa has been contributing towards assisting in the purely social programs. But these are largely in respect of urban problems. And so if EPOC publicizes its activities with the organized private sector in Africa and encourage this section of the community to devote more of its attention to the rural areas, then there will be a change. These are not the neglected diseases of tropical Africa, but the diseases of neglected people in Africa.